Sorry guys, no intro to this video today. I didn't really feel like it was necessary. So let's just chat. Hey guys. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I did a video. And let me turn this thing off because it is kind of loud. Just trying to charge my phone. But yeah, I know it's been a couple of weeks since I made a video, and I thought maybe I should come on and just say a few words. Nothing major, not too much, but just to let you guys know that I'm okay. I've been dealing with quite a lot besides just the changes in the weather, changes in the seasons, um, just a lot of things that have just kind of frustrated me. Frustrated me because I just can't understand why people can't do the right things, why they can't do what's right, and why they, yeah, people and systems. I tell you, two of my biggest pet peeves or pain in the butts is people and systems of this world. And so yeah, just been wrestling with some things that just are taking quite a while to get straightened out. And like I say, it's easy to me. If you do the right thing, this shouldn't be a process. But yeah, everybody doesn't operate under that frame of mind, that conviction. You know, for a lot of people, money is always the bottom line. It's always the bottom line. That's what motivates them. That's what gets them out the bed in the morning. That's what, they look forward to their entire life. That's what they thrive on. That's what they focus on. Okay, that truck is gone. Yeah, I mean, it's their world. It's their God, so to speak, in many cases. And so anything and everything they can do to hold on to their money or to obtain money, that's what they're going to do. Whether it's legal, illegal, moral, immoral, doesn't matter to them. They're just, that's their bottom line. That's the thing for them. And so because people tend to have that motivation and those attitudes and those mindsets, it puts those of us who try to do things the right way, who have a right heart, right motives, right intent, puts us in some positions sometimes. And so I'm finding myself kind of debating whether I'm going to have to take the legal route with some of the things that I'm faced with, and so yeah, haven't really felt motivated to make any videos. One, because there's really not much that I could share with you at this moment. Those particular matters, the details, I prefer to keep private for right now. If and when things work out in my favor, I may share some aspects of that, but right now I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too much on that. And then I just, there's really not much to share outside of that. I haven't really been anywhere. I haven't really been doing anything exciting to share with you guys. And yeah, it's just been me running around as usual, like a crazy person, trying to get some things done, trying to get some things accomplished. I have had a couple of sales, which is a good thing, but even with the sales aspect, things have kind of slowed down because we've got cooler weather now. People aren't as eager to come out and shop when the weather is not cooperative. We've had a lot more rain. um, Surprisingly, the weather, the temps have not been that cold lately. We've had temps like in the 60s, which is great. I mean, it might be raining and gloomy like today, but it's not that cold out. I've got on a sweatshirt and some leggings and I'm fine. I don't necessarily need a jacket. I could, but it's not necessary. It's not that cold for November, and I'm praying that that the temperatures don't start to decline. I was looking at the weather, I think yesterday, for the 10-day forecast, and I think today we're supposed to get rain, which we already have. I don't know if we're going to get additional rain, but the temperatures for the rest of the weekend, I think into next week, will be in the 50s, which still isn't bad. I mean, it's not 70, but it's still not bad for November. So I'm grateful for that. I don't see any snow in the forecast. I don't see any freezing temps, no freezing rain, none of that. So I'll take that. I will take that over really cold, really depressing, just kind of oppressive weather. Yeah. So I'm okay with that. But even so, even though it hasn't been as cold as it could traditionally be, I still just, I don't like the cold. I don't like the colder temps, so I'm less motivated to get out. If it isn't things that I absolutely have to do, I'm probably not going to leave home. I will find some things around the house to work on, but as far as getting out in the streets and exploring and doing a whole lot, it's probably not going to happen. Um, so yeah, so that's one reason why I really have not been making videos. And then, like I say, I've got these other things that I'm dealing with that trying to be patient again. You know, I just makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to me that these things keep happening. That I'm the one being put on hold. I'm the one that's having to wait. I'm the one that's having to be patient and wait for people to get their acts together and figure out what the heck they're going to do. But in the meantime, I have to suffer because you can't figure out what you're going to do. It just says to me, and I don't know if you guys think this way or believe this way, even those of you who are believers, who believe in God, who have a relationship with God, who understand his word and his ways, and know our purpose in this earth. It just says to me that maybe God has something in the works for me, something big, something big. Historically in my life, I've found that when I go through periods of hardship, or I'm wrestling with organizations and people and things like that, and it seems to be kind of back to back back to back to back. with these type of situations, it generally means that God has a blessing in the wings for me. And the enemy is trying to get me off of my game. He's trying to upset me. He's trying to, get me to lose faith. He's trying to attack, in a sense, and to come against me. And hoping that I will, by my own actions, by my own words, by my own thoughts, my feelings, or whatever, disqualify myself for those blessings. Yeah, that's what I believe it is. I believe that God is going to use these situations to usher in a big blessing for me. And so the enemy is trying to get me caught up. Trying to get me caught up, and I refuse to let it happen. I refuse to let it happen. I trust God with everything. He's always taken care of me, even when I didn't acknowledge him, didn't know him, and denied him. He's always watched over me. He's always provided for me. He's always taken care of me, and he has blessed me tremendously throughout my life. So why would I stop trusting him now? Why would I stop trusting him now when he's always come through, always been faithful? And it may seem like it's the 99th hour, and it may be, but he's always on time. He's always on time. So, like I said in the previous videos, I'm not a worrier. I'm not one who wrestles with anxiety or feelings of depression or those type of things. I do get frustrated. I cannot lie about that. I do get frustrated because I'm like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand why it's got to be this way. Why these people just can't do right? Why this situation just can't, go smoothly? Why is it always something? I do get frustrated. So, and that's where I'm at now. I'm at a point of frustration with all that's going on. And so I'm aggravated. I am truly aggravated. Because it seems like my hands are tied and I can't really do anything. But I think it's in those times that we're at our wits' end. We're at our lowest. We're at that place where I can't physically depend on me to make things happen, that we learn to really trust in God and to lean on him and depend on him. I think that's where he operates the most in us, and in developing our faith, growing our faith, is through those times where it seems like I've done all I can do. Then he steps in and does the rest. And so I believe this might be one of those situations. Yet another of those situations in my life where I'm like, Lord, I don't know what to do at this point. I mean, I'm doing all I can on my end. In order for this to work out in my best interest, you're going to have to handle the rest of it, because I'm clueless. I don't know what to do. I mean, I don't know what to do at this point. So, yes, indeedy. So we shall see. We shall see what the future has to hold. And I just believe that it's going to be good things. I honestly, with all my heart, believe that it's going to be good things. it just seems difficult right now. It seems like a mountain, an insurmountable mountain of what if this and what if that, and if this doesn't work out, and if this doesn't happen by this time, and yeah, all these things that could, stress you out and cause you to worry. Yeah, they are definitely there. They're definitely present. But I just know my history with God. I just know how faithful He's been to me. I know that, like I said, even when I wasn't, I grew up in church. I grew up in church as a young child, and I came to know God at a young age, which I'm hugely grateful for. But there was a period in my life where I had turned away from God, and I was living my own life, doing my own thing. But I always felt His presence. I always, for some who don't understand spiritual things, there would even be physical examples of His presence in my life, even when I wasn't trying to pursue Him or have a relationship with Him. I always knew He was there. He was always like a loving parent, just patiently waiting for me to stop all this foolishness and to get myself together and to come on back home. Come on back home. And so, yeah, so even when I was out there doing my own thing, God was consistently always there, always watching over me, always protecting me. There are so many things that I did in my youth that were so dangerous and so stupid. I shouldn't even be here today. Yeah, but I'm trying to do Sherry. I'm trying to do me. And so I thank God for His mercy, and I thank Him for His protection, because I was completely ignorant in those times, just foolish. But He kept me. He protected me. And so again, I trust Him. I trust Him. I have no other alternative but to trust Him. And I think that's where He wants me to be. Yeah. So anyway, I just, like I said, there wasn't much. There wasn't anything really for me to share with you guys. So I've just chosen not to make any videos at the moment. And I probably won't make any videos for a while after this, maybe a couple of weeks or so after this. We'll see. We'll see what happens at that point. Because like I say, I want to give you guys good content. I don't want to just share everything. Everything. I've even gone back and looked at some of my videos, and I've deleted or made private some of those videos, because some things just don't need to be shared. I think some things need to remain private. And although I want to form a relationship with you guys, everything doesn't need to be shared. Everything doesn't need to be told. You guys don't need to know every aspect of my life. Yeah, so for my own protection, I need to keep some things private. So anyway, guys, I'm not going to hold you any longer. I'm going to get off of here. Like I said, I really just came on to say hi and let you guys know that I'm okay. I'm just going through some things right now, but I trust and believe that they are going to work out for my good, and that God is going to get all the glory for sure. He's going to get all the glory. So anyway, guys, you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay well, stay blessed, stay safe, and I will talk to you in the next video. You guys take care. Bye-bye.